So, Joe, thanks for being here. Tell me,
My
were
pleasure.
you aware of the Cathedral Club before this year?
So I was aware of it. I'm actually involved in a lot of different organizations. I'm the immediate past president of the Brooklyn Bar Association, past president of Columbian Lawyers, Catholic Lawyers Guild, a whole bunch of things. And I also currently am the chair of the board at Catholic Migration Services. So I have a lot of hats. So I was aware of the Cathedral Club.
How does it feel to be an honoree?
I have to tell you, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is. I get to meet with you and talk to you. We just got off a radio show about it. We have some 600 people outside waiting to party tonight. So, the organization is amazing. It does some really good things in life. It has kept Catholicism an important part of everyone's life around them. And even myself, it's always been an important part of my life. My upbringing in parochial school, my children as well went to Catholic school. So it's been great. You can keep that moral compass, you can keep that faith going and still do a lot of good things in life.
So how does your faith guide you now as an attorney?
So sometimes people hear attorneys or the word lawyer and they think something negative to it. So I saw you just make that face now. But it's really quite the opposite.
Yeah.
We do a lot of good things in life. And the law is really not much different than the faith. It's supposed to be something that's fair to everyone. It's supposed to make common sense. So if you live a good life, if you take those values that you learn, treat people fairly and honestly, and communicate well, you can be very successful. And that's really part of being a Catholic anyway.
Yeah.
Doing the right thing by people and just making sure you make that effort for someone. Don't do it halfway.
And the Cathedral Club has scholarships for Catholic school.
It does.
Talk about your Catholic school journey. Why was that so significant for you? And is it still stick with you nowadays?
So I went to Catholic Grammar School, St. Athanasius in Bensonhurst for 8 years, and then I went to Severian High School, as many of the people here at the Cathedral Club.
Yes.
I'm not going to say when I graduated, but it was in the 70s, not in the 80s or 90s as some of the other people around. But I really think it instilled the good things in life. It instilled in how you want to be treated and how you would want to treat other people. And you just carry that out today.
Yeah.
You keep doing that. So nothing's perfect. Nothing's easy. We all struggle at times.
Yeah.
And we have to deal with people who maybe feel differently than we do. But I think when you look at the overall picture and you try to look at the bigger picture instead of the things, it's not easy for everybody to not sweat the small stuff. But if you do that, the faith is a good part of what you have.
All right. Well, previous honorees have been cardinals, bishops, mayors, congressmen, district attorneys, bank executives. Tonight, you're joining that list.
I have to tell you, so of course I looked it up.
Yeah.
I did a little research, and it's part of my speech, but I can tell you.
I was going to ask you to give us a little
I'll give you a
sneak
little
peek.
bit of tidbit about it, and I have to tell you, some past honorees and speakers. So, a past speaker was a senator from Massachusetts by the name of John F. Kennedy. There was a past honoree who was Secretary of State in New York at the time named Mario Cuomo. There's a fellow named Cardinal O'Connor who, was not only the honoree, but the speaker.
Wow.
So, and of course, Lyndon Johnson was also a past speaker. So I am a little bit in awe about this and a little bit of, are you sure you want Joe Rosato? Is that who you're thinking about? But I have to tell you, it feels wonderful. I have some of my family here tonight and a lot of friends, so it's great.
Where are you going to go from here? Now you have this honor, what's your responsibility?
Well, I don't think my responsibility would change too much because I do volunteer and I do put in the time and make whatever efforts we can to put programs together to help people. Again, at Catholic Migration, we do a lot of helping those people that are in need, both in housing, in employment, and immigration itself, which is a very big struggle right now for people who can't can't help themselves.
Right.
So we have a tremendous organization. Father Patrick Keating's involved. Bishop Brennan is strong about it.
Yeah.
And Bishop DiMarzio really, it was a big top on his list.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm very fond of him, and I'm very fond of what he's done with migration services.
You looking forward to seeing anybody in particular tonight, or?
Yeah, kind of everybody.
Yeah.
I think it'll be kind of cool. You know, I hope I don't fumble my speech too much, but maybe they'll forgive me anyway.
I'm sure they will. All right. Joe Rosato, thank you so much
Whoa,
for being
wonderful
here.
to spend
Congrats
time
again.
with you, Christina. Thank you.
Okay.
Stay well.
You too.